So my top candlestick pattern for making money with Forex, the best of the best, top tier, high quality deals. What does it look like? And yes, in this video, this ties into candle confirmation. I'm going to be talking about candle confirmation again. For those of you that are new to, that are finding this video, that aren't aware of what candle confirmation is, candle confirmation, yes, it has to do with candlesticks. It all ties together, but it is I've been trading since 2014, and it is the best strategy that I have found up to this point. Is just an incredible strategy. I've been hitting back-to-back six-figure months, as you guys have seen me post on X and in my Discord, and you have seen my student results as well. Consistent payouts, just daily, just stacking it up, win after win after win, just with incredible results. It speaks for itself. It is just such a powerful way of trading once you get it down and once you actually understand it. So there are those folks though that don't quite understand it yet, or maybe a little bit are overwhelmed. They're a little bit overwhelmed because there's so many different, as you see me, like sometimes I'll have counter trend deals. Sometimes I'll be trading with the trend. Sometimes I'll have one scenario. Sometimes this will have a different scenario. What I'm going to do in this video is, and I've already made videos on how to target higher quality deals, but let's end it right here. Let's establish it right here. I'm going to give you, because this is one of my favorites. This is one of my, and I've talked about the signature before, but we're going to dig a little bit deeper in this video. We're getting into a little bit more detail in this video. This is extremely high probability stuff that we're talking about here. Very powerful, very good stuff. Best of the best type of stuff that you're going to find. All right. And just so you know, I'm not talking in hindsight here. All this stuff that I'm talking about here has been plugged in my free Discord chat. There should be a link to my free Discord chat in the video description. I'm not selling you nothing, 100% free, and I plug all this stuff beforehand in my free Discord. Free educational material. The ability to connect with other like-minded traders. You need to be in there. You need to be in there. It's the best learning experience that you're going to get. So let's get right into it though. So we're going to talk about, the title of this video is like top candlestick pattern, right? So here's the thing. I call it, and you probably heard of it, is third candle draw. But the thing about it is there's different variations of third candle draw that are higher probability than others. When we're talking about third candle draw, I'm talking about fresh swing points. So we have this candlestick right here. If you look at my cursor and where it's moving, you have this candlestick right here. And this candlestick, it closes above that previous candlestick. See that right there, how that closed? Look at my cursor. That candle on the 4-hour chart, that candle closes above that candle high right there. That establishes conviction. That establishes strength. That tells us that price has a willingness to push up. That price has conviction. All right. So with the rules of candle confirmation, and again, for the folks that don't know what candle confirmation is, you need to watch the playlist that I have on candle confirmation. There'll be a link to that playlist in the video description. I'll link the original video as well in the video description, so you can watch that if you're not familiar with it, because you're going to need to watch it. But if you're familiar, you understand that this is a candle confirmation deal. This candlestick has a really strong close above that previous high right there. That establishes conviction, but it also happens to be the third candle draw because it's a fresh swing point. Look, what establishes a swing point? You need your lowest low in the middle. Look at my cursor. You see how that candle right there, the low of that candle, is lower than the one on the left. It's lower than the one on the right. So you have a higher low on the left. You have a higher low on the right. Boom, boom, right there. That establishes a swing point, a swing low level put in, okay? And it's obviously like curling up right now. It's bullish. And you got that strong close right there that establishes conviction. That candle closes into 5 o'clock. So you want the candle to close, of course, for candle confirmation. So we have that strong close right there. Then your focus goes to this high up here. So for the folks that are lacking results with candle confirmation, because I'm not saying like everybody who does candle confirmation is just smacking it out the park. There are folks that are still struggling with it, but the folks that are struggling just don't understand it. And that's what I'm really trying to get you to understand here, right? Because some people, they try to do it exactly like me. And this isn't arrogance talking. We're just not at the same level in our trading career, right? I'm able to navigate it just way better because I have that experience, right? You find out that experience is very important, right? So I'm able to, like, I can counter trend, I do all this different stuff, and I can still come out on top because I got that experience to navigate it better than a beginner will. And that's why I'm like trying to really help you. For the folks that are struggling, that are lacking consistency, I'm really trying to help you narrow that down to get the highest quality deals that you can get here. And third candle draw, if you are still at this moment, if you are still lacking results, focus on third candle draw. I'm not giving you an option, just focus on third candle draw. All right, I'm putting my foot down. Focus on third candle draw. only third candle draw, and stick there. That's if you're lacking results. If you're watching this video and you're just kind of watching it for more information and you're doing well already, then cool, by all means, keep doing what you're doing, right? But for the folks that are not seeing results that they want to see right now, that goes for anybody. Focus on third candle draw only, all right? It's going to help you immensely, okay? You're not going to get as many setups, but that's okay. You're waiting for higher quality deals, and that's how you're going to approach it. So third candle draw, right there is your third candle draw, the high. All right, so here's the thing. That's the high of that third candle right there. The high of that third candle that makes that swing point right there. Right there, folks, where my cursor's moving back and forth, right there. The high of that candle, there's liquidity there. Okay? So that swing point closes. Boom. What is the next rule in regards to candle confirmation? Because we've already established with this candlestick, this is, you know, with this candlestick pattern, with this candle confirmation deal right here, with this fresh swing point, we know with candle confirmation, your target, your profit target is going to be that high right there where my cursor's pointing. Now, we come into a brand new candle. What do you look for? What are the rules with candle confirmation? What do you look for next? You need what we call the fake move lower, right? We need the fake move lower. So we already have the draw right here established. Okay. And then we have the move lower, and we need our pivot point tested. So our pivot point is the previous high that this candle, the third candle, displaced above. You see right there, the middle candle? See how that candle, the third candle, it closed above that with aggression, with strength. It displaced above it. This candle, you need to see it come down, the next candle after the third one closes, you need to see it come down and test that pivot point. You need to see your fake move lower. That fake move, of course, is on the 5 minute. So you go down to your 5 minute and you look for, remember, when did that open up at? When did that open up at? That opens up at 5 o'clock. Okay? So at 5 o'clock, what do you want to look for next? 5 o'clock, you want to see it come down and have a run on 5 minute sell side. Look right there. When I say 5 minute sell side, that sell side is going to be residing beneath a swing low level. I just taught you what that was. Look right here. Low, slow in the middle, where my cursor's pointing. Higher low on the left, higher low on the right. That's a swing low right there. And that comes down after 5 and it takes that swing low level right, boom, there. So we have the pivot tested. We have the 5 minute sell side taken right there after 5. All right. Now what you want to look for next, we've already established where the profit target's going to be. Remember, it's that high up there where my cursor's pointing. That's third candle draw right there, folks. That's the draw. That's the magnet. Now we have the pivot. Now we have the liquidity sweep. Okay. Now what you're going to look for is you're going to go to your 1 minute. You're going to look for your displacement. You're going to look for your displacement. And you can see, boom, right there. That's a shift on the 1 minute. Because you got this thing, it comes up right here. You see the short-term high where my cursor's pointing? See how we got that swing point, swing high level? It closes above that right there. And you get the fair value gap confirmation. Okay. And for folks that don't know what fair value gap is, just search my channel for fair value gap. You'll see the videos that I got on that as well. It's an inefficiency in price and it closes above that. That is, once you get that, you can enter. You can enter and you can run out that third candle draw. Of course, I recommend 1-to-1 because that's just what works best for me. That's what works best for a lot of traders. Now, I actually did have to bail, and it was a winning trade for me, but it's just part of my rules. I got to bail by, 5 p.m. Eastern time, but it did end up playing out to fruition. So I'm just kind of like showing you that the structure was respected on it. See what happens? It cleans out the third candle draw right there. It runs it out. Another reason, and here's another thing. This is something that you'll find as well for you folks that are kind of lacking follow through with your deals. This is a very important lesson I'm about to give you here. Understand that price moves in the direction of least resistance. Let me say that again. Price moves in the direction of least resistance. So when you get caught in like a big reversal lower, right, with a candle confirmation deal, what you'll of course notice is it's taken out like very likely it's taken out a very big liquidity pool and it's rejecting off that, and then you get stuck in a reversal. What do you notice about this USD CAD though? What do you notice about this? Really study that third candle draw as well. I want you to notice how this is coming off sell side. This is important, folks. Pay attention. All right. Very, very important. So here's the thing. You have liquidity frame in that move already. You have, is that a swing low right there? It sure is. It sure is. So you have lows in the middle, high left, high low on the right. Whenever you have, and I'm slowing down and I'm talking slower for a reason. Whenever you have a swing low like that put in with a candle confirmation deal, after taking out significant sell side like that, and you still have that swing point up above like this, never taken, because notice how this took out higher time frame sell side right there. Look at my cursor. You see that swing low right there? And you see how that pushes up and it gives our candle confirmation deal right there. But I want you to notice how that doesn't take out that high right there. There's a big bucket of liquidity right there. So what you'll find is, you know, with a lot of these, you'll have deals where price will come up, it'll spike up, and then it'll take out a big level, give you a candle confirmation deal, but then you're kind of stuck with a little bit of a deeper pullback. And I know I always say, like, you know, go with the conviction, right? But I'm trying to make it as easy as I can for the folks that are lacking consistency and giving you the highest quality top tier deals. And the thing is, what a lot of you are getting tripped up on is because it'll come up into like a big liquidity pool. You'll have a candle confirmation deal that happens, but it's ramping up into like a big liquidity pool. So what happens is that kind of stuffs it down for a bit, and then you get caught into like a little bit of a deeper retracement than you like. But if you have something like this, notice how when that candle right there, it pushes up, you notice how it doesn't take out that liquidity. So if it doesn't take out that liquidity, what does that make that? A draw. And notice how you only have higher time frame sell side taken. Remember what I said a second ago? Price is going to move in the direction of least resistance. So we already have higher time frame liquidity taken to the downside, and now we have a confirmed swing point establishing conviction with that intact, never taken, a draw. So when you put this together, here's the takeaway. When you have that swing point, candle confirmation, strong close, third candle draw, you have that put in after taking liquidity, significant liquidity, and you have an opposing draw up above, like our higher time frame buy side, for example, not taken, you have a very sweet deal. Now I can make this video, and because I gave you a gold mine there on a platter. But the thing is, and this is where people are going to get tripped up, is it requires patience. Are you going to get like set up left and right? Of course, price is fractal, right? You can go down to a lower time frame and you'll get more deals with this type of criteria. I'm on a 4 hour right now. Especially with a 4 hour, you're not going to get left and right. But that's the deal that it comes with higher quality stuff, is you don't get it left and right like that, like one thing after another like that. But you can go down to a lower time frame. I'm talking about like from the higher time frame perspective, but then you can go down to a lower time frame and you can get a lot more deals. You see what I mean? That's you just go down time frames and you can hunt on a lower time frame and look for those deals to get up your frequency a bit. Okay. But it's going to require patience. And that's where most people that are watching this video are going to fall off. It's because they lack that patience. That's the biggest downfall of traders, is lack of patience. 100%. There's no doubt. There's no debate on that. Patience, lack of patience kills trading careers. It kills most trading careers, because they can't sit on their fucking hands and they can't wait for these high quality deals like this. You don't need perfection. And I'm giving you something that works right there. If you were to just focus on third candle draw, have the candle confirmation, third candle draw, this type of criteria, trade with the trend, you're eating. You're eating. You are absolutely eating. Okay? But but then it comes down to your discipline, your patience. And I can't do that for you. Okay. I want you to go into your charts, and I want you, because this stuff repeats, go into your charts and look for this type of criteria. If you're struggling, focus on third candle draw and only third candle draw right now. And look for the candle confirmation deal. For the new folks that are finding this video, again, there's going to be a link in the video description to my playlist on candle confirmation and the original video I made on the strategy. It's going to be linked in the description. Also, make sure you join my free Discord chat. There should be a link to my free Discord chat in the video description as well. You want to be in there because that's going to accelerate your learning process. But that right there, folks, is the most powerful candlestick pattern that you will ever find. Ever. There's nothing going to be more powerful than that third candle draw. I promise you that. I've been using, what I call third candle draw for a long time at this point, and it consistently pays. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. I'll keep the content coming.